Hey guys, it's your boy Richie Richard. Today in this video, I am going to be talking to you guys about uh, about a performance part. And it's gonna be another performance part today. And you guys are wondering where am I at doing videos. So a lot of you guys know that I've been doing videos outside all the time, but because of the weather conditions today, I'm gonna be doing it inside because outside is actually raining today. So you can hear the little raindrops here. I don't know if you guys can hear it that well, but I can. It was like that kind of. I could literally hear it from over here. So today in this video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about another performance part today, and today is gonna be about. Before I start, I'm gonna be looking back at my previous performance parts that I actually done. So let me just take a look. So as you know, I've been doing, a lot on YouTube recently. I've done so well on my channel, and I'm looking back. I've done info on Euro cars, car specifications with Hunchy Crunchy, my man, and European supercar stats, and about Asian cars, like Japan and stuff, and the reliability ratings. That was over a year ago, and I did variable cam and valve timing. That was 10 months ago. So I know a little bit about cam torque actuated variable cam timing. Basically what it does is it varies the intake valve timing by using the torsional energy to rotate the camshaft. And also CTA variable timing is mainly used in some domestic cars. For example, a Mustang would use that, or maybe a Challenger, Charger, Camaros and all that stuff. So yeah, I've done Euro cars, car specifications, European supercar stats, Asian cars for their reliability ratings, and variable cam and valve timing, car specifications from Japan. That was 9 months ago, and continent cars I did. So that was 8 months ago. Then I did drifting, power shifting, air fuel ratios with the Pagani Utopia. Almost at Huayra. But the Pagani Utopia, that was like 8 months ago. That was actually a pretty good video. And then I did also what else? Twin turbos. It was like 6 months ago. So, that's right. Come on, focus. Focus. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says right there, I've done it for like 6 months ago. That was actually pretty good. So yeah, twin turbos. So 6 months ago, and then I did an update for that. So 6 months ago, then I went on vacation at that time, and then after that I got back. And then I did ES6 Motorsports right here with Ali Afshar. That was the day I got my new iPhone 12 Pro Max. That was 4 months ago. What else did I do? Don't know why I said it like that. What else did I do? There we go. I also did the NHRA, National Hot Rod Association, so which is a championship drag racing. That was actually pretty good. I did 2 parts in that, part 1 and part 2. That was 3 months ago. That was when I was still in college and all that stuff. So yeah, 3 months ago it was for part 1 and 2. And I did info on superchargers, part 1 and 2. That was 2 months ago. That was like before I did my first ever. So that was 2 months ago. That was before I did my first ever Need for Speed vehicles. With the Gran Torino, with the 1969 Gran Torino and the 2014 Mustang GT. And then what else did I do? Then I also did the European driving laws with Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Finland, and Norway. So that was over a month ago I done. And then after that I also did info on Lucas Oil. So that was 2 weeks ago done. And then I also did ES6 Motorsports again, but this time I did the sponsorships because when I got my iPhone around when I got my iPhone 4 months ago, I did not talk about the sponsorships, and I completely forgot about that. So look back on the video. I did research in I did some research in college one day, and it turns out I did not do the sponsorships. So like, I apologize if I didn't do that, guys. I'm so sorry if I did not do it. I completely forgot about that. But I done it 2 weeks ago, right here for sponsorships. And for like motorsports, productions, so motorsport sponsors, production sponsors, and sponsor brands as well. And I even put down on the comments right here, I put down all the websites you guys can check out. Excuse me for my thumb, I apologize. So I done like a lot of them, so I'll show you right now. So I got right here a list of all the sponsorships of like the websites you guys can check out. If you guys want to like, well, not sponsorships, but for Subaru, basically, you know. If you guys want to check out, from depending on where you are in the world, in America, like, you know, from California, Arizona, New York, Texas, Minnesota, Mississippi, Louisiana, Connecticut, what else? Nevada, wherever you guys are, maybe Utah as well, wherever you guys are in the world, depending on where you are, you guys can check out the websites for Subaru. If you guys want to check them out, feel free to do that. And like, you guys could check out, like, depending on like where you are, you can like get like performance parts. Well, you could get like Subaru vehicles in at those locations. You can definitely get those. So yeah, feel free to do so. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's get started. Before we do, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Before we start, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted when I make these final uploads. This is actually the second to last upload I'm doing, actually. After that, I'll be down to the grand finale. So this will be the final performance part video I'll ever do, and then after that, down to the final one. So here we go. So it's 9 o'clock right now, almost 10 a.m. in the morning. So let's get started. So the performance part, what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be talking to you guys about air intake systems. So as you guys know, I've done twin turbos and intercoolers as well, and I figured this time we'll do another one. So we're gonna do air intakes. So without any further ado, let's get straight to business. Here we go. So like I said before we start, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted when I make these final new uploads. So let's get started. So here we go. Intake. So an intake, also known as an inlet, is an opening structure. So it is an opening structure or a system through which a fluid is admitted to a space or a machine as a consequence of a pressure differential between both the outside and the inside. The pressure difference may be generated on the inside by a mechanism, or on the outside by either ram pressure or hydrostatic pressure. Flow rate through the intake depends on pressure difference, fluid properties, and intake geometry. Intake geometry. Intake refers to an opening or area through together with its defining edge profile, which has an associated entry loss that captures pipe flow from a reservoir or storage tank. Intake refers to the capture area definition and attached ducting to an aircraft gas turbine engine or ramjet engine. and as such, an intake is flowed by a compressor or combustion chamber. It may instead be referred to as a diffuser. So it may instead be referred to as a diffuser. For an automobile engine, the components through which the air flows to the engine cylinders are collectively known as an intake system and may include both the inlet port and valve. An intake for a hydroelectric power plant is the capture area in a reservoir which feeds a pressure pipe, penstock, or into a open canal. Next up is automobile engine intakes. Here we go. Early automobile intake systems were simple. So early automobile intake systems were simple air inlets connected directly to carburetors. There we go, finally got it down. The first air filter was implemented on the 1915 Packard Twin 6. The modern automobile air intake has three main parts. Air filter, mass airflow sensor, or mass flow sensor as you call it, and throttle body. Some modern intake systems can be highly complex and often include specially designed intake manifolds to optimally distribute air and air-fuel mixture to each cylinder. Many cars today now include a silencer to minimize the noise entering the cabin. Silencers impede airflow and create turbulence, which reduces total power, so performance enthusiasts often remove them. All the above is usually accomplished by flow testing on a flow bench in the port design stage. Cars with turbochargers or superchargers. Which provide pressurized air to the engine usually have highly refined intake systems. So intake systems to improve performance dramatically. To dramatically improve performance. Production cars have specific lengths. So production cars have specific length air intakes to cause the air to vibrate at a specific frequency to assist airflow into the combustion chamber. Aftermarket companies for cars have introduced larger throttle bodies and air filters to decrease restriction of flow at the cost of changing the harmonics of the air intake for a small net increase in either power or torque. And the last one is aircraft intakes. And then we'll be down to the grand finale. So let's get started. So let's just finish this. Aircraft intakes. Aircraft using piston engines use intake systems similar to automobiles. With the development of jet engines and the subsequent ability of aircraft to travel at supersonic speeds, it was necessary to design inlets to provide the flow required by the engine over a wide operating envelope, and to provide air with a high pressure recovery and low distortion. So yeah, both a high pressure recovery and low distortion. These designs became more complex as aircraft speeds increased. The Mach 3.0 and Mach 3.2 design points for both the XB70 and SR-71 respectively, such as like, you know, the SR-71 Blackbird. So yeah, SR-71, SR-71 respectively. So that's good. Say SR-71 respectively. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. The inlet is part of the fuselage or part of the mist. So either part of the fuselage or part of the mist. Either one of the two. Aircraft with a maximum speed greater than about Mach 2 use intakes with variable geometry to achieve good pressure. So aircraft with a maximum speed. Aircraft with a maximum speed greater than about Mach 2. So yeah, about Mach 2. Use intakes with variable geometry to achieve good pressure. So to achieve good pressure from takeoff to maximum speed. So from takeoff to maximum speed. And that is it, guys. So that's my final performance part I'll ever do. So if you guys liked this video, make sure you like. So yeah, so that's my final performance video done. So now down to the grand finale soon. So if you guys like this video, make sure you like it, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit the notification. So if you guys like this last performance video, or performance part video, if you guys like this last performance part video, make sure you guys like it, subscribe, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, and hit the notification bell, and hit also you're alerted when I make this final upload and some YouTube shorts as well, because that's what I'll only be doing, you know, so far. YouTube shorts is the only thing I'll ever do. So that'll be it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, stay safe, have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, guys. Bye bye.